Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. A brand new day. The sun has risen, even if it's behind a cloud screen. When it's raining, there's still a sun back behind there, raining radioactive death upon us all. It's a wonderful thing, that planet, that star that brings us life and showers us with death-dealing radiation. That's why we need sunscreen. Thumbs up. It is 7:02 a.m. on Friday, the 19th of January. I am glad. Last night I was starting to panic. I thought I had forgotten to call in my methadone on Friday so that I'd have to wait until Monday because it's due very soon and I need to get that called in today because I don't want to cold turkey while it's traveling through the mail. I only take 2.5 milligrams twice a day, which ain't much, but it's still enough that if you just stop, your body's going to go, hey! And since it's the only thing that's keeping my restless leg syndrome under control, I really don't want to run out. That would be so bad. I literally cannot sit in a chair when I'm having an attack of my restless leg syndrome. Because on top of just the regular restless leg syndrome, massive anxiety. Thumbs up for that. I have in this bin cage next to me, I let a little guy. I startled him and he startled me by jumping. So because he jumped, I jumped. It's little Charlie, Harvey, Charvy. It's Charvy. Or Harley. He was so cute. I have him sitting in a little bin cage down there. Not a little, it's his regular bin cage. I have it up on top of another cage so that he's up where I can reach him. Oh, he's trembling. He's scared. Don't be scared, little guy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I don't know why you're scared. But I think hamsters, I'm going to put him away because he's trembling. Sorry about that, little guy. They're so cute when they put out their little limbs and they start digging in their bedding so that they can make a nest. It's just, my heart melts when I watch them doing that. And he was doing that earlier, and he was just trembling so hard when I was holding him just now. I feel bad for that. They tremble when they're scared, and he was just a trembling. So I scared him. Poor little guy. I love hamsters. Can you tell? And I chose the wrong color. Let's see if I can reverse feedback and point to the right thing. I chose the wrong color, green. That's the word joy if you can't see it properly. It's from a quote by one of my favoriteest science fiction writers in the entire world who passed on, unfortunately, some time ago. Robert Heinlein. An absolutely amazing person. If you've never read anything by Robert Heinlein, please go check him out. He was one of one of those crews that, because of his knowledge and his writing, it worked its way out into engineering and stuff. If you've ever heard of the term Waldos in technology, you know, if you like put your hand in gloves here and then the big things out there work, if you've ever heard them referred to as Waldos, that's because of Robert Heinlein. He wrote a story where the guy Waldo had invented those in his story. They didn't have them in real life. And so when they were invented in real life, the engineers who read that called them Waldos. And now I don't know if they're still called Waldos out there, but that's his influence and such. But he was in his writing, he was both, and in real life, he was a very conservative and yet liberal man. He was very much into personal responsibility, and the government shouldn't be involved in much of anything at all, and it should be down to people being self-reliant. And he was basically of the view that if you were dropped out into the wild and you couldn't survive, you deserve to die, because as a modern person you should be making sure you know how to survive. And that was his views on that. But he came up with such things as joy shared is joy multiplied, and misery shared is misery diminished. That is also one of the reasons that I talk about so much stuff on my blog here the way I do. When I share the things that hurt me, it hurts me less because I have shared it with you. But when I share things that I really enjoy and cause me pleasure, my pleasure grows because I have shared it with people. And that is awesome. He was a very, very wise man, and the fact that it's hard to find, well, much of his back catalog is terrible. We have so many good writers that you'll never know. You'll never know that they even existed if you just go into a bookstore these days. You have to do a lot of research, and thank God the internet's here with the research abilities. Man, there are so many good writers and so many good things. I used to read voraciously as a child, and now I remember names like there was, oh God, I can't remember the name now, unless his name was Groff Conklin. That was like one of those editors back then in the 40s, 50s, and 60s that made, what are those things? The omnibus, the annuals, the big anthology type books of stories. He was one of those people that built books and such, and there's a lot of those editors that they were amazing people and a lot of amazing writers. I hate the fact that we ever lose anything. I wish there was a way to preserve absolutely everything from everybody. Unfortunately, you can't. And that's sad. But life, nothing you can do about it. You can beat your head on a wall and hurt yourself about it, or you can just go with it, and that's fine. Now, I did go to my therapist. Now, one of the things, he's been helping me now trying to figure out help for me as a vet. And so we've been making plans, and he's got little plans for the future for me, the things to do that are just to help me physically and in life. Like today I can't go, but on Monday I'm going to be going to, in Olympia, the Veterans, I don't know what the actual full name of it is, but there is a Veterans Hub, a walk-in place. You go in and they help people. And I'm going to be going in on Monday. So today I got to tell my housemates that on Monday I'm going to be taking my van into Olympia to go in and talk to these people, so that, I mean, they can help with disability, they can help with back disability, they can make sure that you're getting what you need, they can help with all sorts of stuff. And if I can get help getting my storage unit emptied out, oh my God, that would help incredibly right there. Speaking monetarily, I am, again, a little negative. Not that bad. I'm not saying this as a, can you please help me? I'm doing this. No, 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 no. This is another thank you so much to that person who donated. What came through to me was $644 after GoFundMe kept their share. That has kept it so that only now have I dipped down into the negatives and not a couple hundred like I usually am. So next month, February, when the government goes and takes out the rest of their money that they're going to, so it's not going to be as big a chunk as it was this last month, I'm not going to be anywhere near as negative as I would. So thumbs up and thank you again. That's just an appreciation that I was pointing out. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you all, each and every one of you, for having donated. Oh my gosh, I forgot to bring it back up. I took it downstairs this morning when I woke up because I took a shower, and I forgot to bring it back up. Somebody sent me, I can't remember the full name of the book. It's the Neil deGrasse Tyson's like Astrophysicist in a Hurry, that book. And thank you so much, whoever sent that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I really, 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 really like that guy. He is a smart man, and I love smarts. And if anybody ever wants to impress me, it's like, show me that you're smart. And right there, I am just going to be going, bing! Oh, let's talk. I really admire talent, skill, smarts, all those things. It is a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. That's why I wish I could do things like draw better than I do. I can just doodle, and I wish I could make music. I got all sorts of amazing music in my head I wish I could get out. One day maybe, but that's why I admire everybody who has talent, because they do things that I wish I could. Thumbs up on that. Speaking of talent, this was another thing I was thinking of this morning. And remember, I just do my vlog to bubble sort. I don't really have any great plan for each vlog. It is just so that I can bubble sort the stuff in my head so that my day runs better. I fall asleep a lot because I'm exhausted all the time right now. If I weren't vlogging, I'd be sleeping all the time. That's what happened to me before when I was doing all this stuff and I lived in my brother-in-law's garage. Before I started vlogging, I slept all the time. I'd wake up just in time to do a video and then be falling asleep again. When I started vlogging, my brain started working better. That's why I do it. That's why I ramble. And back to, amazingly enough, I can remember the conversational bread trail when I was talking before about like remixes. Now there's the Markiplier remixes that I've been listening to, and then before I did a reaction to a Jacksepticeye remix where it was an incredibly positive thing. I've noticed the difference in remixes that people do with Markiplier versus Jacksepticeye. Markiplier's remixes seem to deal with fear and loss and not knowing what to do, but a lot of fear. And Jacksepticeye's remixes are mostly about, hey, you can do it. Keep pushing. We got it. And I was like, you know, that's a very, very interesting thing. Especially since of late, Jacksepticeye, with his move into his new home, he's got a whiteboard, then he's been stressing positive mental attitude on his whiteboard and stuff. And so I really think that's an interesting difference between the two of them. So thumbs up for that. I mean, he doesn't focus on negative stuff any more than Jack focuses on positive stuff. It's just the way things are done. Which I was amazed that Sean William McLaughlin, Jacksepticeye's real name, his middle name is my first name. Thumbs up. How about that? Let's see if I can wake this guy up again. He's not even asleep. Come on, little guy. I want to show you off because you're such a cutie. So please don't be scared. He was awake, so I didn't startle him this time. I just want to show him off because he is such a nice little guy. Even though he's got a flat little head, because he has a tiny, tiny little brain, probably half the size of a pencil eraser, but he's a cutie. And he is just really just sitting there. He has become so well behaved. He's still trembling though, so I don't know why. I mean, aside from the fact that he's effectively in the open and his genetic programming tells him that being in the open like that means he's at risk and he's afraid because he doesn't want to die. So there we go, little cutie. You can roll back into your cage. Thank you so very, very much. Oh, he is such a nice little guy. I need to get a hamster cam and then just have 24-hour Twitch streaming of hamsters. That's one of my issues. I'd love to stream, but I wake up in the morning and I do my vlog at 7 o'clock, and then by the time it gets all done and uploaded, it's after 9. And then I start to get my reaction done, and then by the time that's all done, it's close to noon. And then when I get my game recorded, it's usually about 1:30 when I finish, and I have to edit and then render it. If I start rendering at 1:30, 2 o'clock, it's around 5 o'clock when it finishes so I can upload, which means it's close to 6 o'clock before I can use my computer, which means from the time I wake up and start doing this until 6 o'clock at night, I can't stream. Which means I've got just a few hours between 6 o'clock and midnight going to bed to try and get some videos done for my game channel, and then where do I have streaming time? I want to stream. I'd love to stream again. I've done it a couple times and I want to do it again, but I'm having, I don't know when. I've got to make some major changes to my life and my channel if I'm going to be doing that, and I don't know what to do yet. Thumbs up? What I am doing now, I hope, is I'm going to open up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, because I'm going to thank, hopefully, and I say hopefully because even though I count on my fingers right up in front of my face in American Sign Language, I still get lost. And like I said, I try to do 20 to 25, but I'm quite sure that anywhere from 10 to 15 is what I actually do for numbers. But I'm going to thank people for having left a comment. It doesn't matter the content of the comment, whether it's a good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment. Thank you for having left a comment. I'm not reading them now. I'm going to read them afterward. I'm going to thumbs up everyone I do read. I'm going to answer as many as I can. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Now, if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. Thumbs up for that. But I'm going to do my best. And so we are going to start with, somebody did ask for a shout out, and I can't remember who it was at the moment, so I'm going to try and give you that shout out tomorrow then. But first off, we have Daniel Trombley. Thank you very, very much. Viscosity, greatly appreciated. L God Hates Me. Oh, well, I'm very sorry, but thank you very, very much. And Mateus Bulcher, greatly appreciated. Thumbs up on that. THRX Wolf, thank you very, very much. Reed Williams, greatly appreciated. Angela Bevel, thank you very, very much. Rage Randy Gaming, thank you very, very much. Chloe Lambert, thumbs up on that. Thomas Isn't Lewd. Well, maybe Thomas should be, but thank you very, very much. And then there is Rustic Barbarian Gaming, thumbs up for that. Nice name, I like that. And Corrupt Obsidian, thank you very, very much. Ross, greatly appreciated. And Gammy Gerard, or Gerard, thank you very, very much. Thomas S., greatly appreciated. Eternity Blackout, heck of a name, thank you very much. Christoph Binnemans, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. Tristan Druyan, greatly appreciated. Kathy Kitscat, heck of a name, thank you very, very much. GameOland 1998. David Hensler, thank you very, very much. Vince Doblius, greatly appreciated. Gosh, thank you very, very much. Ice Demon, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Thomas S. Thank you all so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated, as stated, to get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. That is a very good thing. I do appreciate that to no end. Well, if you could check my links out down below, that would be awesome. I got Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could check those out, that would be very, very awesome. I would appreciate that to no end. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, that would be very, very awesome. As stated, the government's going to take a little bit out of my disability this next month. It's going to be probably about $100, $200. Not incredible, but enough that if you could help, that would be awesome. Or if you could become one of my Patreon.com patrons, like one of these beautiful, awesome people. Thank you so very, very much. But if you do not donate or you cannot donate, I take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very cool. But if you don't want to, I would understand. It's okay. It happens. Life is life. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of my time, since I turned 55 last October, and the average lifespan of an American man is 74 years, so I got at least 19 left, and I'm gonna hopefully live them. Definitely, that would be a good thing. Gosh, I'm at 18 minutes and 20 seconds, and so I hope you don't mind if I just bring up my hamster and talk about hamsters until I hit the 20-minute mark. I'm sorry, little guy. I know you're trying to sleep, but I like you so much, and I want to show you off because I'm so proud of you. Because he is just so happy, and well, I don't know if he's happy, but he's definitely doesn't act unhappy, except like right now when he's like, I was sleeping. I'm gonna bite you. Hopefully he won't bite me. That would be bad. But he is a sweetheart. That's little Charlie, little Harvey, little Charvy, little Harley. 4 odd names with his tiny flat head. That little guy. He is such a cutie. Well, I'm going to have a reaction video coming up on this channel. I'm going to have a game video coming up on this channel. Hopefully I'm going to have a game video for my game channel. That would be nice. No guarantees. I'm probably going to spend most of the day falling asleep. It's been raining like all day yesterday and still raining now, and I tend to fall asleep with rain noises, so thumbs up for that. But still, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So remember, just like it says, joy shared is joy multiplied, misery shared is misery diminished. Don't just let the hurt stay in your head all by itself. don't just yell it at strangers on the street. I mean, that's not going to help either. You know, you got to be intelligent about it, but still. So thumbs up. Take care and have a great day.